Yo, what's happening, my people? So, my returning subscribers, appreciate y'all for checking this out. New people, if you just stumbled on the channel, man, I hope you stick around. Where have you been? But this is Fear the Walking Dead, Channel 5. That's the name of this episode. It's Season 5, Episode 15. And so, this episode is different ideals. Is good versus bad. What's good? What's bad? So they have our regular group. They've been doing their documentaries and stuff, been trying to spread the message and help people and stuff. Virginia and them have stolen the idea. The cowboy, cowgirl people or whatever they are, they have started making their documentaries as well. So they're like, we have helped these people, and this is our way, and la la, blatantly lying. But they're trying to get their numbers up for them to be able to take over and stuff. We still don't know what their end game is, what their purpose is. Look like they're doing positive things to a certain extent, but it's like, if you doing charity, if you go to a homeless shelter and you donate food to the homeless shelter, but you like, okay, now y'all gotta do something for me. Y'all gotta sex traffic for me or something. I don't know what the end game is, what they doing, Virginian and people, but something isn't right about their community. They have killed people and they have done a lot of questionable things so far as we've seen them. We seen them turn on Logan and them. Logan and them, they killed them right away. Whenever Logan, it was like, oh, you didn't you were supposed to bring the gas. Oh, and you changed your mind. Blah 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 blah. Shot all the people. So yeah, we know they're not right. They're not right. But and we see them making their videos. Then it goes back to the regular group, and they're making their videos as well. And they're like, we're not gonna sugarcoat our videos. We're making the raw stuff. It's kind of like rap battling and stuff, or it's like internet beef without the internet. It's like we are making this and that. Nah, but if you want the real stuff, you come here. So that's how I kind of come across. They're having these documentary beefs. That's weird. And like, who's watching these videos and stuff? So Grace, from the last episode, it didn't seem like Morgan was gonna get to her, but we seen on the previews for this upcoming episode she was gonna be on here. So she is still alive. Morgan got to her. He still hasn't really put all his cards on the table yet. He really showed what he wanted to tell her. He wanted to tell her something. He ends up about to towards the end of the episode, but he doesn't. But I think she knows, man. And dude, what his name is, Tom finally finds his sister and stuff. So that's a good touch. So it's a little hope. They give you a lot of hope towards this episode. Certain things I wrote that I wanted to touch on the episode. It's strange that Alicia, she was a straight killer in all the seasons. Well, not all the seasons, but ever since she found that machine gun piece, like, she was the killer. That was her job to clear. She was like Morgan back in Walking Dead season, what, 2 or something. But she was all for clearing and clearing. And then she had a near-death experience. Now she's an artist. And so it doesn't seem like she was into that before, but now she just miraculously became an artist. I don't know. I guess I've been an artist since as far as I can remember. I don't know. To me, I think it was something that got to be in you. So I don't know, but it's writing. It's writing. I ain't tripping. Grace had, speaking of near-death experiences, Grace had a near-death experience. She almost died on this episode. So you still don't know what is her ailment. Is it the radiation? Does she have something else? But it's a limited technology now. So how can they be sure and find out what's wrong with her? Whatchamacallem, damn, Daniel did take a lot of equipment. So they did have like a sonogram type thing. But the thing about it is, Homegirl, yeah, they ran it or whatever, they worked it, but she don't know what to look for. So she don't know how to detect if what radiation is or whatever, or maybe if she don't know how to look for the tumor or something. I don't know what it could be. She don't know what she's looking for. So they end up going looking for stuff to try to help her. So that sends them on a different path than what they would. So they have to go to an alternate path to try to get to this place. They end up killing this walker. They got a sheriff badge and stuff. So it's like one of those communities that whatchamacallem was stuck at earlier on. What's his name? They got the burned up face. My mind is just not here right now. But they end up finding this walker. They kill him, and they like, wait a minute, maybe they have one of these other plantations or whatever, of Western civilizations. So it's like built on old times to run before electricity and stuff. So they like, if we make it there, we could probably have us a settlement, some place for us to live. So they try to get through there. So they start going towards that direction. But with Grace's ailment, they have to diverge and find a different path. So with them doing that, it sends them on a downward spiral. They have a lot of negative things going on. But they do find some IVs and stuff for her, some fluid, so that does help her. But the thing about it, like, I just had to mention this right here. There a few parts on the episode that kind of like messed me up. So Al, she gets jumped by the walker whenever she finds the fluid, and so the walker is on top of her and stuff, and like she's battling it off and whatnot. It brings me back to The Walking Dead season maybe 2 or 3, and you remember, I forgot the old man's name, the old man with the beard, and I can't think of names right now, but whenever the walker jumped on top of him and then it ripped his guts out, like, as many walkers that have jumped on people in the series from that point on, no walker has had the Hulk strength to rip any guts out from that point on. Like, so that's crazy. So they end up getting to this bridge, and the bridge is out, and they can't cross it. If they cross it, looks like it's gonna blow up, it's gonna break apart. And I was looking at the bridge at first. I was like, man, is that the same bridge that Rick and it was on? But no, they're in Texas. It looks very, very similar to that, but that's not Rick and them. But Virginia and them shows up, and they're like, well, y'all need to come with us. We're not that bad after all. Y'all could come. Choose which side you're gonna be on. And they're like, nah, we good. We're gonna stay with our people. We not messing with y'all. And so they are all for optimizing their production and all that. So they mentioned, they like, y'all haven't optimized y'all time or whatever in resources coming out here messing with us for no reason. And they like, true. So they bring a horde up on them. So a horde comes at the group, so they have to try to cross this bridge quickly. Another plot point that bothered me. So they start fighting this instant group of walkers. Like that group of walkers was on them like that. So they all show up, they fighting them, they usher people across. They have cars lined up. So these walkers, a few walkers, they hit the car sideways and push the car out of the way. Okay, walkers. I've seen walkers walk into tens and their heads have exploded. just walking through on a 10. But they push a car sideways out of the way. Get get your local football team. Get your local football team of your school or whatever, your local college, whatever. Get them to walk into a car sideways. Don't push. Don't use any force like this. Just walk and run into each other. It could be all 52 members or whoever on the team. Just walk into each other with force. Walk. And see if you can move a car sideways. The whole team without pushing. I don't think that would go. You get a group of, let's say, 10 people or whatever. I think that still would be hard to push a sideways. And I can see you get in the back of the car and roll. Yeah, that's cool. But you push a car sideways and make the car go. So put sideways, the friction of the tire and everything. Nah, G. I don't think them walkers are strong like that. But Tom gets killed. I have to get the story. He gets up all cocky and stuff. The bridge, it just snapped and stuff. So what I was thinking was gonna happen, but this isn't Saw Final Destination. But I'm thinking one of them wives was gonna come in and cut him up. Maybe that did happen. We don't know. But the wire cut, and you seen he was filming, and his film went out and he failed. So maybe it cut him in half. I don't know. But so they start walking to this destination, and it's like, we gotta make it. We gotta make it. And this is gonna be positive. We won. We finally won. And they walk across this long pasture, long time. And I'm like, this is a serene scene, man. It looks beautiful. Like they walking across this open plain, nothing bothering them. The sunset and everything. It's beautiful. And then they see the sign. I'm like, in my mind, my spider sense started tingling. I'm like, yep, I don't think this is going to be good. I don't think they're going to make it. I don't think it's going to be positive like they think. And my pessimism paid off. Not happy-wise, but it turned out to be true. They get to the settlement. It's overrun by walkers. In my mind, I'm thinking that Virginia them set that up. I'm thinking they probably already went to the civilization and brought a horde on, made a bunch of noise, and entrapped them in the fence and left. And hoarded, made the group go towards their destination. They probably did little things to funnel them that way. That walker with the sheriff badge, they probably planted that. You never know. So they get to the destination and it's like, we can't turn back. Nothing else is around. We about to die. So they are forced to go to Channel 5, the name of the episode, and call Virginia for help. What is dude's name? Now, I watch so much Walking Dead, and I know his name all the time. A dude with the burnt face. He was on Walking Dead. Dwight. So, Dwight's the first one. He's like, so y'all gonna call Virginia? Like, I've walked farther. I'm going my separate way. I'm going my own way. The hell with that. So they like, no, Dwight. But, now we gotta see. They finally calling for Virginia to come. She's going to come, and what's gonna happen? It's about to be a big can of worms, man. We have some strong fighters on the squad and stuff, man. I've seen Rick and them go through worse situations and clear. I think Alexandria, when they were out, running over, and Carl got shot in the eye, they cleared out a massive group of walkers. This isn't Rick's group, but Morgan was there. I think he was there. If they can do it, why can't y'all? I will be Morgan. Look, They have a lot on the fence. Man, let's go kill them off on the fence, the ones that we can, and man, just try. But to call Virginia and stuff, and then, man, if that settlement is in the middle of nowhere, yeah, it has an ecosystem or something. They might have windmills or whatever to power things. But if it's in the middle of nowhere, how are they gonna make supply runs and this and that? I don't think that would be the place I would want to stay, unless they already would have a farm system in place or whatever. But as far as nutrients and stuff, I don't think they would have any canned goods already made and stuff. I think they're screwed. So maybe Virginia, you can't blindly just. Man, I think you need to send out a lookout or something in situations like that. And they didn't have the time for it, but I don't know. It's just a crazy situation they're forcing themselves upon. So man, if you stayed, watch me rant this whole time, man, I appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Come be the greatest of the most hated, man. What y'all think about this episode? I think they have put themselves in a conundrum, a messed up mess. Yo, when they killed Logan, the old place where they were staying is free. Why didn't y'all go back, double back, and go to that place? Oh, why didn't they think of that? They had everything over there. Logan and them crew is going. Go back there. Like, comment, subscribe. Come be the greatest of the most hated, man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.